What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Still Nothing But a G Thing. We are your favorite G's, Tanisha
and Andrea.
And thank you for coming back and tapping in with us and chilling with us. And we love you so much. And while we're at it, let me go ahead and tell you to hit that subscribe and that like button, drop your comments, do all of the things to show your support because we love it. We love y'all. And we want to be able to come back from week to week and have these conversations. So today's episode we'll be getting into, but as with every episode, we are starting off with our growth moments. So, AP, growth moment.
So, growth moment for me is a hard lesson learned, but a lesson nonetheless.
That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm. Y'all stop asking questions that you already know the answer to. Don't do it. I'm not going to go any deeper than that.
Said, don't do it. Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
You already know the answer. Don't set yourself up by asking a question.
Period. That's the age old thing our parents used to tell us, right? Like, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, or that you already know the answer to.
Yeah, and there is such thing as a dumb question.
Yeah.
They lied to you when they told you there wasn't. There is a such thing as a dumb question, and we all know it.
She said they lied.
We all know there's such thing as a dumb question because when people ask a dumb question,
and you'd be like, "Why are you asking this dumbass question?"
Yes, we looking at you like you dumb. So think before you speak. Sometimes you just gotta keep it to yourself.
Right. And it's honestly sometimes to protect yourself, and just not annoy other people. But a lot of times, sometimes, can be to protect yourself. And
because don't play yourself.
Yeah.
Keep it G. If you're trying to keep it G for real, I'm letting y'all know. I play myself. You don't gotta play yourself.
Fair enough. Fair point. Fair point. My growth moment is following by the theory of let them. Let them. So Mel Robbins, another awesome podcast host, she has a book out called Let Them. And it is about just letting people be, letting people think what they want to think, let them. I find myself a lot of times in the space of not even trying to convince people of things, but trying to convince people of things. And more or less because it's like, I just want you to understand. It's like, nah, let them. Like, you got one time for me to explain this thing, and either it's not even whether you agree or not. It's just one of those where it's like, all right, well, okay. We can have a conversation about things, but I am no longer in the business of trying to convince or otherwise.
Oh, I learned something today about I think I had a let them moment.
Okay.
This morning, somebody posted something on social media that I did not like. It was so distasteful. And yes, you guys, it's your page. So you should be able to post whatever you want, I guess. But just know when you hold a certain position or you advertise or you do anything from your personal page, other people see it.
Yes.
And so, it might be your personal thoughts and your personal feeling, your personal post, but you're going to deal with the reaction and the consequences of what it is that people see from your page. And I don't think people really realize that, or you just don't care. And then if you don't care, that's good.
Right.
Because the people that see your page can either swipe, unfriend, unfollow, whatever, if they don't like what you got to say.
Right.
Now, I don't like the social media bullying culture that they have. Like, if I post something, I was like, oh, these are my beautiful girls. And then next, somebody say, oh, your girls is ugly. Like, no, you could have swiped. You ain't have to say nothing. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. But if you're a coach, a teacher, a business owner, and you post something derogatory, knowing that you're in a leadership position and people are following you, they're going to see that.
Right.
And I don't think that that's really what you want people to think about you.
Right.
Or you
right.
want that to be your first opinion, first
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just think about it. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Just be careful. You know, people, if you want to get a job or anything like that, and people see your social media and you out of pocket, it could be your personal page, but it's not private.
Right.
It's not quite that personal.
Right.
Other people are going to see it.
Right. And I mean, like, and to your point, it's like, you can post what you want to post if you don't care, right? But understand that just like with any form of expression, is you have to be prepared for the consequences that come along with that. So it's like, if you don't care, then hey, you like it, I love it.
But let them.
Let them. Let them.
But it was on me, so I guess I had to tell you. I mean, I'm the auntie of all aunties. I like to think, like, yeah, if I see your kids out there being bad or whatever, I'm gonna say something.
Right.
It's love.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's the community that we're a part of.
I was about to say, it takes a village.
Yes. I want y'all to check my kids. I want you to check me. You see me out being out of pocket, and you know, like, I hold, you know, you hold me to some kind of esteem or something, and you see me not acting accordingly, check me in a nice professional way that I might receive it.
Right. That part. Make sure you do it in a way that the person receives it, right? Because it doesn't do anybody good.
Right. Don't if it's not. Me off.
AKA, you don't want the smoke.
Don't piss me
off. You don't want the smoke.
Because I don't want to. But I want to receive your message. I don't want to be offended by it. Like, I truly want to receive it.
And we're all working towards our healing and stuff. But sometimes you catch people at the wrong time, and
Yeah, that's not what I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm trying and working hard on that. Yeah.
Baby steps.
Let them let me.
Yeah.
A little bit. Okay.
Okay. All right.
See, I appreciate that. Your growth moment was good. Yeah, let them.
Let them.
People gonna be people.
People are gonna be people. They're gonna think what they want to think, regardless. They're gonna, and that has always been a thing. Is like, people are going to think what they want to think, no matter what you say. Talking blue in the face about it, whatever. Let them. And that's it.
And you did your part. If you share or whatever.
Exactly.
But then after that, it's on you. Everybody got a choice to make.
That's it.
All right.
Done.
All right, what are we talking about today?
Today we are this is a very difficult topic for many of us G's, because it's just a little touchy, right? Crying. When G's cry. Do G's cry? All of these questions we have and we'll answer today. But it's one of those things that I think there's been a lot of what is the word I'm looking for? Stigma around crying when it comes to particularly men, especially Black men, but then also women and Black women. And, it's one of those things where is crying, a good thing to do, or is it a sign of weakness? In the professional realm, or from a professional standpoint, they talk about it as like tactical vulnerability, right? And that kind of describes whether, crying is something that can be used to your benefit and like strategic healing, or is it something that, or is it something kind of like along the lines of what people think it is, which is, it's just not necessary, and it's just, no need for it, or too much. It's a sign of weakness. Right. So we are diving deep into the emotions of the G's, at least the ones here. And of course, we always want to hear from you. We want to hear how you guys feel about it, what your thoughts are. And then as we're going through and talking about some of these questions, like, we definitely want your feedback and your answers to them. So please drop us, your
DMs.
kind
of, I think our talk today will be a little thought provoking in terms of how does this apply to you?
Right.
What are your thoughts? Like, are you a crier? Are you not?
Right.
And if you're not, why not?
Right.
So because we're all into this healing journey, learning, growing. So
yeah, absolutely.
I hope you learned something about yourself today, and it sparks more conversations like the one we'll have today.
Absolutely. Because as with everything, our focus is healing and growth. So let's get into it. AP, what are your feelings about crying? Like, is it something that you feel is necessary? Do you feel it's a waste of time, like, or a waste of energy? Like, what are your feelings when it comes to to cry? Do you?
I hate crying. I hate crying. I think it's ugly. It's funny. I talk to my therapist about it all the time, and she's like, "Girl," but on the surface, like at the very surface level, I just think it's ugly. Like the tears, my lashes coming off, like the snot, just the whole act, the physical appearance of crying. I hate it.
It's not pretty.
It's not
pretty.
It's not because I'm trying to be cute, but it really is just like one of those things that is just really ugly to me. Like I don't want to do it. I don't want to cry.
Gotcha. And have you always been that way, or and have your feelings kind of changed over time, or is it just like you've always been like, yeah, now crying is just not something it's ugly and I don't like to do?
I got there over time because I think as a kid, like I was a crybaby. Like I was considered a crybaby. People would call me a crybaby. Like even as a baby, like I was one of those kids that my mom used to say, I look like one of the Charlie Brown kids. Like my mouth would be wide open. Like I would cry, like loud cry.
She said my mouth would be open.
Please, girl, shut up. You know, I was one of those. And then like when I was younger, I would be in school and stuff. And like the teacher could be like, Andrea, stop talking. And I'd cry. And I'd be like, I don't even want to cry. Like what she said wasn't even that deep. But I'd cry about it. And so like I just hated it ever since then. Like I couldn't control it. Like it's gonna cry, and I'd be like, no, don't cry. Don't cry. Like what are you crying about this? You don't even need to cry about this. And I'd cry. So I think just as I got older, it was just like, I'm not crying. Like you mean like
like shed these tears? What is that?
Yeah, gross.
She said gross.
Now, do I do it? That's another story.
But
if I had a choice,
she's like, nah,
I ain't doing it.
I ain't trying to do that. I ain't about that. I'm definitely, I've been a crier all my life. Been a crier all my life. And I think that, but I think that is necessary, right? And I think that as I got older, I realized how necessary it is. But yeah, I've been a.
See, but there's different kinds of.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, but I'm saying you said you was crying all your life. Like,
oh yeah,
because you're watching a movie.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, like 1,000%, 1,000%. Like I am a crying. I am a crier. I'm like in a movie, like whatever. Like, yeah, well, so okay, now that part, not so. I mean, it depends on who it was, but I don't know. Like, yeah, it depends on who it was. But
so you more of a sappy cry, like you're gonna cry at a wedding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh Lord, happiness. Yeah. Like
so you're a happy crier.
Happy crier, like super, like normal sad stuff, but like like they're.
Just pass you the tissue automatically.
Give me look. There's a reason I got tissue boxes stashed around the house and in different locations. Like I know I'm definitely a crier. But again, as I got older, it wasn't until I got older that I realized, the necessity of it. Well, I'll say the necessity of it in that respect. I think at a younger age, I did realize that I had a bit of a temper, and so that was a release for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that was one of those things. Like when I would get angry, it was my way of letting it out because I knew that there was no other way of letting it out.
Oh, you do know those kids. Like you see that all the time. Like them people that's like, you stay away from it. Like, crazy. This bitch crying. I'm
It was
getting
like,
out of here.
let me just walk away. Let me just walk away. Yeah.
Emotional damage is what we call it. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm thankful for that. That was, and of course, at that time, I didn't recognize that's what it was, but I just knew that, okay, I have to cry because I have to let this out because I'm angry. And that was my only release. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably be locked up somewhere because I'd have doled out some ass whoopings throughout my, like many ass whoopings throughout my life. So, yeah. So, but yes, I've been a crier all of life. So, but yeah, so when it comes to crying, there are 4 archetypes that they talk about. One of them, the first one being, and they say the 4 archetypes range from highly visible to emotionally armored. I don't know. Armored. So which one are you guys? And definitely make sure you drop your comments and let us know which one you are. So the first one being the open valve. They call that the high emotional fluidity. And that these are the individuals who cry at commercials during tough conversations or when they're slightly overwhelmed by beauty.
Simple. Overwhelmed by beauty. Oh,
like it's like not just oh my god, yes, oh my goodness,
okay, I get it.
I'm so happy, this life is beautiful, like blessings, type thing. And then the next one, the second one, the pressure cooker, the delay processor. They don't cry in the moment. They wait until they're alone in the shower, in the car. And the third being the stoic architect, the rationalizer. They rarely, if ever, cry. If they do, it's only for justifiable reasons, like a death in the family. And then number 4, the frozen vault or the dissociator. These individuals haven't cried in years. Even when they want to, they feel numb or clogged. AP. Which one are you? And have you always been this one? And if not, like, what were you before?
I feel like I could pick a piece of each one, but I feel like that's kind of like the safe answer. So I'll try to keep it as G as possible. And I would say that before I was healed.
She's like pre-healed.
Pre-healed or pre-healing. I would say I was more of a pressure cooker.
Okay.
Wait till I was alone. And plus, like, because it's ugly, right? Like I said, but it's just something about being like guarded and thinking that crying is a sign of weakness and not wanting to be that vulnerable in front of somebody.
Right.
So I think that I would just hold those moments for the shower or, and trying to, because I think I'm like even trying to think of like, is this like, why am I crying? What is this for? So I spend a lot of time, holding and bottling up those feelings. And I would say now I'm more of a open valve-ish.
Esque.
I cry a little bit more now. Because I do recognize like it's healing, it's a release, it's cleansing.
Yeah.
You gotta feel the feels, and if it means that the feelings are coming out in the form of tears, I'm just more, accepting about it now. I don't know if it's all because of a healing journey or because I'm just getting older.
Right.
And I just, I don't care as much as I used to about what other people think so much about, those kinds of things. And
right.
Yeah.
And do you feel like with your pressure cooker, it was because of, or kind of holding it in or doing it by yourself is because of the perception that other people would have of you expressing your emotions at that time?
Yeah, because it's one of those things, if I'm not feeling like my feelings are going to be validated,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
you know, or they're not, they're that I'm not going to get the end result from my tears, then I keep it to myself.
Right. Yeah. No, absolutely.
I mean, I guess that's truly what it is. Just
Yeah.
keeping it to myself. Yeah. And the fact that like crying too, sometimes like when you have like so much inside that you don't even know, like, am I going to be able to cut this shit off? You know what I mean? Like it seems like I'm crying over this movie, but
is it something deeper than that? Yeah.
Like, and have you ever heard, like, sometimes you can cry and it'd be like a little like tears coming down, but you've had that deep down, like that. And you can't get together. You can't get yeah, like I feel that. And then so I'm not trying to feel that, and I think I don't get there because I've done the little cries.
Okay. Throughout.
I've checked in when I needed to, so that way it doesn't get there, because eventually everything comes to a head. And so what about you?
I'm definitely an in-between of the open, the open valve.
We like twins for real.
Right, we are. We here. The open valve and the pressure cooker.
Okay.
For sure. I think that throughout my life, I've been mostly an open valve, but because of certain situations that I've been put in, or that I've been in, I've shown up more as a pressure cooker, and I think a lot of that sometimes is just depending on the situation where I don't necessarily feel the safest in expressing, how I feel or letting that emotion out. But then also with that is situations where it's like I'm trying to be strong, quote unquote, for those that I'm around, and trying to be that support system, and feeling that I can't necessarily, not that I can't, but that I want to be there for them as they're releasing whatever they're going through. And so just to give you guys, a little bit more insight to the psychology behind the different archetypes, right? So open valve, like we said, is, you cry at commercials during tough conversations or simply overwhelmed by beauty. But what that says is that person is has high emotional granularity, and they don't have a filter between their internal feelings and their external expression, which is definitely me all day, because it is very, it's very difficult for me to not express externally what I'm feeling internally. But of course, also the psychology behind it is that's often linked to high sensitivity, not to be confused with highly emotional, right?
Right. Because when I think of that, I think about from the standpoint of, in your household, it was okay to cry, So because you were nurtured in a way that said it was okay to cry, like you didn't feel like the need to hide it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that's kind of healthy.
No, absolutely.
That's healthy when you can trust the people that you're around enough to feel safe that, and it's okay. Cause I mean, being a boy mom times 3, we definitely allow our boys to feel the emotions, and crying is it's okay to cry, but at the same time, crying is just not the only emotion.
Right. And it is like taking the time to figure out what the emotion is that
behind the
cry, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's for me, one of those things too. It was like, I've always known that I was an emotional person, not overly emotional, but I knew I was emotional. But I think sometimes, like we're saying here, is like you hear high sensitivity, and people automatically think, oh, okay, like you're super, you're so sensitive and you're super emotional. It's like, no, you're just more aware of your feelings and potentially other people around you and the people you're connected to as well. And so that you end up feeling your emotions a little bit deeper than others might, and a little bit stronger than others might. So there's absolutely, and even if you are an overly emotional person, I don't think that there's anything necessarily wrong with that. I think it's just making sure that you're aware of that so that you can, again, like we said before, not allowing your emotions to control you.
Exactly.
Controlling your emotions. Feel your emotions, feel your feels, but don't let them control you. And so, and that's kind of like the bigger thing.
Yeah, because I admire people that are aware. I mean, I think that's the key thing is being super aware of how you feel.
Right.
Yeah. Now, having that awareness is absolutely key in deciding what you're going to do with that, because there's people that are totally irrational when it comes to emotions.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And they're like to the extreme.
Yeah.
And that's not what we're talking about here. We're just talking about the part where you feel the feels.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so with the pressure cooker, like we said, they don't cry in the moment. They kind of wait and do that alone. And what that says is they consider that the classic hyper independent trait. They feel a deep need to hold the line for others and view crying as a private maintenance task rather than the public expression, right? And the psychology is often a result of parentification, which is having to be an adult as a child. Their brain prioritizes the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight during the crisis, and only allows for the parasympathetic, which is the rest, to take over when the perimeter is secure, right?
So that would only make sense. Why that I would fall into that category. That would only make sense because that's totally me. Being the oldest, first child to teen parents, would put me in that category. So I get it.
Making you feel like you need to, not be more of a parent, but kind of stepping into more of a kind of semi-parental-ish type task and role definitely applies to the parentification of things. And I would agree, same thing for me. It's like being such a big gap between me and my younger sibling, which is like 10 years. There was definitely a lot of parental aspects of our relationship and the things that I did as a teenager and, as a sibling that more fell into the realm of, parenting. And,
and that gets a little tricky, right? Because our parents, would watch the podcast and be like,
right.
Like, what you mean? You wasn't my parent. Like, that's not what we're saying.
Right. Yes.
What we're saying is the adult role and responsibility of being a child.
Absolutely.
Which is not at a fault for anyone's fault, but that's just kind of the role that happened.
Right.
As you're, when you're young and you experience certain
things. I mean, and they talk about it all the time. It's like, when you have both parents working or parent working and all of these things is like a lot of times we as, the siblings do have, exactly. We have to step up and take responsibility of more adult responsibilities on. And I think that is a common thing, but we can't kind of dismiss the things that come along with that of having to step up as an adult at a younger age. Right. So those are some of the things. I mean, like, we'll definitely get into that later in another conversation, but it is one of those things that we do have to be aware of and acknowledge. And so for the last two, there's the stoic architect, which is the rationalizer. Those are the ones that rarely cry, if ever. And this only because it's a justifiable reason. And what that says is they lead with their prefrontal cortex, which is the logic, which makes total sense, and have effectively silenced the limbic system, which is their emotion. And they view tears as a biological malfunction or a waste of energy. And I don't know if of course, everybody, I don't think that falls into that category feels it's a malfunction or a waste of energy. I think there's just very much a logical thought process. It's more thinking behind it than it is emotion that's tied to it. Right.
Yes. And that's what I would think. I would think that the more of the analytical person, you know, I'd hate to say men, but would fall into this category, but it oftentimes does because also how some of them have been raised in saying like it wasn't okay to cry.
Right.
And then sometimes they just, you know, out of position or whatever, want to solve problems and not spend so much time in an emotional realm. Right. So then they take that away, you know, because they tie crying to emotion. Like the only reason I'm crying is because I'm being emotional. Yes. When that's not truly what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And that kind of goes leads us into the next one, which is the frozen vault, the dissociator. And these individuals haven't cried in years. And even when they want to, they feel numb or clogged. And this isn't, they say it isn't strength, and it's emotional sequestration, which is the body has decided that the pain is too large to process. So it has shuttered the factory to prevent total system collapse. And the psychology behind this is that it's often related to complex trauma or CPTSD. The brain uses dissociation as a shield, which makes so much sense, right? It's like when you've gone through some level of trauma. And I say this, I saw something the other day from a doctor that was saying that trauma is not what we go through, is the result of what we go through. Right? So it's like we go through the thing, and then the trauma is the response that happens once we've gone through the thing, and how our body responds and how we respond to that. So I think it's once somebody goes through, you know, some type of situation that causes trauma in them, it only makes sense that they disassociate the emotion from a lot of situations because it's a defense mechanism, you know?
Yeah, protection. Yeah. Shut down. And because you think about it too, like how many times have we seen on any kind of social, like somebody going to jail and they're like, stone cold, like you're not going here crying,
right? It's like,
but you just got handed down 100 years,
like, and they just take it. They just take it. It's a lot of, because a lot of what they've gone through has just unfortunately, you know, created an environment for them to like cultivate and grow that type of dissociative of feelings, you know, and so
and like growing up, you know, being so hard all the time, like crying can be a foreign concept.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it does take the healing process to be able to go through, especially when you've gone through stuff like that, to be able to look and say, okay, it is okay for me to let go, and it is okay for me to release it. It is okay for me to even learn how to like process these feelings and emotions that I'm feeling, and learn how to do that, because I think a lot of times majority of us have not been able or been afforded the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, because my mom was telling me about, my uncle told her that he hadn't cried in so long that he didn't even know how to cry. And that was like, you know, I just wanted to like give him this big hug, you know, because I can't even imagine being in a position of like, damn. When I know there's been times where things that should have made him cry, and then to have held it in, and then now it's like a foreign concept to even figure it out. But I feel like it's one of those things that it, like, if it did come out, it's the controlling of it, right? If it did come out, how do I stop it when I know that there's so much
built up in there, right?
And so the fear of that kind of is what makes
and it's like kind of like a vicious cycle, right? Because it's the fear that prevents you from doing it, but then that means the more you go through, the more you're holding it in, the more that's building up, and all these other things, and it's just like, when does it end?
Yeah, to me it sounds like a big stomach ache. Like you eating all this food,
and you just
right, and you gotta come out,
and you're not using the bathroom. And you just keep eating. Yeah. Bro, and it's like eventually.
Once that thing come out, you could be like, hold it on.
Like, Lord.
And the shit stinks. And the shit stinks so bad. Right. Because you was holding all of it in.
Yes.
You gotta let it out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's the importance, right? Of
do the little poops because the little poops.
But even no, like I was about to say, even the poop, you might be blowing people away. You be like, "What in the world is going on?" Like you need to let that thing go.
So you gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
You gotta laugh. You know what I mean?
So now that you are in the space that, as you said, the healed space that you're in,
healing-ish,
healing-esque space that you're in.
That sounds very luxe.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, healing-esque. What would you say that crying does for you now? Like, and I mean, like, and I know you said you don't like to, and I know it's like, do you feel like it does something for you now? And if so, does that kind of help with the previous feelings of, like it feeling ugly and
I mean, it's still ugly, but
she's like, she's always
but what
ugly.
It does for me though is give me that pause. It gives me that opportunity to understand myself too. Like, okay, I'm crying. Why am I crying? What do these tears mean? And so then just doing that introspection helps a lot. Like it helps me to better understand myself, helps me better to articulate, the next steps is like, is this about to be a cuss out situation? Is this about to be, I really could use a hug situation? Like what does this mean? What do I need? What's next?
Right.
So I like it, better
than before.
Better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Still ugly.
I mean, but it's not so like my cry now isn't so like like the it's not so heavy, it's not so burdened because now it's a little bit more lighter because it happens more often. I'm not gonna say like I'm a cry baby. I'm still a G like in terms of this is not what we're about to do all the time.
Right.
Like, but we're gonna we're gonna have it, and then we're gonna understand it, but it just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen all the time,
right?
Like,
and I think that's the G part of it, right? Is it happens, and the understanding that comes with it, right? Because we all need to cry, we all need to release, but it's like we don't want to be like they were saying. It's like you don't want to be on one complete end of the spectrum of being the open valve all the time or being the disassociator all the time, right? Or whatever they called it. You want to be somewhere in between where it's like, okay, I feel my feelings, I process them, I release it. But I also understand that there are circumstances where I can't just be busting out crying in the middle of, meetings and stuff at work or or presentations. I mean, given
because we understand
given circumstances, right?
Think about it. If Miss Harris would have become our president, nobody would be expecting her to be standing in front of the country crying. Yeah, they'd be like, "Ma'am," like, I get it. This week, and this and this and that. I mean, where we can appreciate some of the sensitivity and that comes from crying, because I think that's what makes us who we are, like the dope women that we are, is because we're able to have all of these 50-11
feelings and emotions.
That's what makes us able to tap in and be who we need to be for everybody.
Right.
But we have to be strategic and when we're able to do certain emotions, show certain emotions, because that might be the time that it's like you are that pressure cooker, and it's like I'm gonna hold this in, but when I get to that bathroom, I better let it out because it's gonna smoke if I don't. That part, and don't nobody want that. Don't nobody. No one wants the smoke. Nobody wants anybody to smoke, right?
So, Is there anything specific that you need, like as far as like, a certain type of space or a certain, like to be able to feel like you're able to release and let go and cry as you need to, or you just like, as long as it's not, you
I
give it a
really like to be by
presentation.
myself still.
You still?
I still would rather be by myself. Because that's just the type of person I am. Like, not that I can take it on myself, but I have to process. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
yeah,
like, I really have to take that time with myself to understand, like, what's going on here. And then I may not understand. So then after I gather myself, then I can have the conversation with my village. Like, yo, I was feeling this way, and this happened, and blah, blah, blah. Like, what you think?
So do you think that you could do, because it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I definitely get the wanting to be by yourself and process and then be able to explain, but I guess one of those where it's like, okay, yes, I'm here around my people and I just need to cry. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't need to talk about it. I just need to.
Not because I'm hard,
like,
that's just not me. Like, I'm just not coming to T like T. I'll be like, T, I need a hug. Like, after I process, like, girl, I just really need to be affirmed. Like, let's have some drinks. Like, can you just hug me? Like, I really could use one of them good old T hugs. You know what I'm saying? That's more of where I'm at when I come out of my cry. Like, I'm able to, like, figure it out. What's the need after this?
Gotcha. I think I like process in the moment and then after as well. Yeah. Like, I'll definitely might cry and I'd be like, I don't want to talk about it.
Right. And then I'm gone. We're sitting there together and your ass crying.
Because,
and I'm like,
because you know what it is? You know what it is when I cry, it's a release for me, but then it's also like, that's also my way of being able to process. It's like I cry and I process. And sometimes I do like to have somebody there to be like, you know what?
So we can just both be crying.
No.
And then like, okay, well, let's move on.
But you know what? I think
what just happened here? I was in a good place. I came here to be here with you, girl.
I know.
Now,
I know.
My lash is off. Like, what we about to do?
But it's because like, you know what it is? Okay. Is like, because I am a crier though, I'm going to cry in both instances. I'm going to cry by myself and I'm going to still cry when I'm telling you about it. Like, I just am. Like, because that's also more of a release for me. Yeah, I'm getting it out. But I do tend to make sure I think, get that initial cry out because one thing I don't like, and it's not even the crying aspect of it, is like when I'm trying to explain something and it's the crying and then I gotta kind of hold it, like, because I don't want to just be like crying to the point where you can't understand what I'm saying. It's like, girl, use your words. Like, what? Like, so it's like, it's a lot of things going on in my mind and in my whole like processing and thought process, but I'm going to cry both times.
Okay. But, well, now that I know. Look, now that I know, I can be more prepared.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Because, you about to get these tears. You are about to get these tears. I'm sorry.
I rub your back. I don't know how much. Well, I'm better now, so I might drop a couple tears with you. But before, I probably would just be like.
It's okay. Like, whenever you ready to talk. Whenever you ready to speak.
I know. I'm here for you.
And see, that's me. I am also look, whether you're talking or just crying, I'm crying with you. I'm not boohooing, but I like all these tears are running down my face all the time. Like because I truly do feel like the people that I'm connected to, I do feel y'all's emotions very strongly. And so it's like, it hurts me to see you hurt so bad. That's why you can't tell me nothing, because I hold grudges. Like it's I'm like, it's all of that is tied together. All of it.
That's so sweet.
So how do you I guess, how do you find the balance of, and I think you kind of talked about it earlier, it's like the balance of, as we say, being the healed G's that we are, like being healed and processing, I guess, finding the balance of being healed, but then still expressing your emotions and, but not overdoing, not being like overly expressive in the wrong times. You know, it's like, how do you feel like you find that balance? But I feel like you kind of,
I mean, I guess the pause, you know, the power of the pause, and understanding like what is this emotion that I'm feeling, you know what I mean? Helps not to be so reactionary. Most definitely. And two, because sometimes we get in these spaces where we're like feeling the feels, but can't identify what the feeling is. So then we're going to our default, which some people's default is straight anger.
Yes.
Or like in our shutdown mode, and we don't want to talk about it, and we mad, and we don't like you no more, and this and that, and that person ain't even say nothing. They ain't even really do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just in your own head.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with everything, growing, healing, learning, experiencing, taking that pause is like the transition of like understanding of where I'm at today and being better able to deal with people.
Right. I totally agree with that. And to your point, like that was one of the things that my therapist had told me some time ago, along with the, you know, not letting your emotions control you, but literally pinpointing. Like she gave me this sheet, like you're in a doctor's office. Yeah. And it's like, they're like, well, what's the level of your pain? Right. And this is like, what emotion is tied to your feeling? And I think that is the bigger thing that we all need to get better about, is pinpointing the emotion. Like behind the cry, behind everything that we're feeling. And the other thing was pinpointing where you feel it in your body. Like that was one of the things she said. Like she would be like, well, how do you feel about that? And whether it's anger, whatever the emotion is, okay, well, where do you feel that?
It doesn't make your stomach or your heart.
Because I think that's one of the things that helps you as you're going through certain situations. If you can't necessarily pinpoint the emotion at that time, when you start to feel it in your body, you're more aware of that. And so I think it'll help you kind of be like, oh, wait, I'm feeling this here right now. So I am angry, or I'm sad, or I'm whatever. And like, especially,
I can't remember what you did, but I remember how you made me feel.
I knew that part. And so it's like when you feel it, it's like, okay, I think it helps us process it a little bit better and kind of handle the action part of the emotion, or the action part that comes after the emotion, a little bit better, so that we can not overreact when we're feeling it.
And sometimes we get it wrong.
It's all absolutely.
We're gonna keep working at it, you know, because sometimes even though we know the tools, we going through the process, sometimes we just gonna get it wrong. And giving each other, you know, grace, and giving your own self grace. Like, I didn't handle that the way I thought I would. And then later on, you know,
next time
I'll get it next time, or this time I'm sorry.
My bad.
Fuck it. Like, you got what you got.
Lesson learned.
Next time, I'm gonna try better this time.
I mean, because the whole thing is, what's the saying? It's not perfection, is progress, right? We're not looking for.
Be good with the cliches. I was watching something and they was trying to tell us how to teach.
Oh yeah, I thought it was. Is it? Listen. I saw one thing. It was like this, and then I saw this, and I'm just like,
it had to do with sign language. And somebody in the comments was like, that ain't the right sign.
That ain't it. That ain't it. Y'all lying.
I got it. I just won't do it. I'll say T.
So
but I just won't do it.
But we're working for or working towards progress and not perfection, right? So any little bit of steps that we're making towards being better in the way we do things in general, but especially when it comes to our emotions and our feelings and actions in correspondence, is, you know, a step forward and a step in the right direction.
So you got a game for us?
Yes, we got the hot seat today. The hot seat of questions, right? Ooh. And so got this in our little martini glass because, you know, for one, this is all I had on hand at this quick moment. And
this is what she had on hand.
This is what I had in the quick moment.
Okay. We learning more about you. Okay, T.
I'm just saying, you know, I like me a good drink every once in a while. Mm-hmm. And so this is designed, the hot seat is designed to trigger our emotional response, like to give a quick response versus allowing our prefrontal cortex to prefrontal cortex. Say that fast 3 times to take over the logic. And we don't want the logic to take over. We don't want to think about it. We want our emotions to respond and feel it, right?
So we're in the hot seat.
We're in the hot seat.
Oh, we're together. Okay.
Yeah, we're together. So we're going to pick one, and we're both going to answer, but it got to be quick.
Okay. What was the last time you had a good cry, and what was it about?
Ooh.
Dang, I don't share.
I mean, okay, like you ain't got to be like, you know, specific about the specifics, but when was it?
Probably like 2 days ago.
Okay.
My growth moment. I asked the question that I already knew the answer to, and it hurt my feelings hard as it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings, and yeah, so. That's why I was telling y'all. Like, I don't be making this stuff up. Like, I'm telling you,
I told you my feelings was hurt.
My feelings was hurt. I had my good cry. And so I shared it with y'all. So y'all don't have to be having a good cry. Okay? So yeah, that's what happened. I asked the question. I knew the answer to, and I got burnt. Okay?
There you go. For me, it would be after my grandmother passed.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? You be drinking, you have some drinks in you get emotional. And it's like, because it wasn't like I didn't cry at a funeral or after that, but it was just one of those, it just like one day it just kind of hit me. And I was like,
yeah,
and it was like
that.
It was a cry. I called my cousin boo-hooing. Like, girl, she's like, oh, jeez.
Right. But did the cousin cry?
But no, but she was so calm, and I love her to death.
Is that why you picked her?
Yeah.
Picked her on purpose?
Yeah. No, because she's just,
she's gonna give you what you needed.
Yeah. She's a beautiful person, beautiful spirit, and she's always just shout out to you, Shay.
Because she's a beautiful person. I was just playing. I was like, nah, Shay, go ahead, cuz I was just messing around.
But I think it's because I knew, like, she would, of course, because it's her grandmother as well. And so I knew, I know.
Hey, Shay.
She's like, really? Really, though? Okay. Where is your safe zone for a breakdown? Is it the car, the shower, or the middle of the night? And why don't you feel safe enough to do it on your own? Do it in your own living room. I mean, I guess you could do it on your own living room if it's just.
But I guess when they say living room, they think about a lot of people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you answer first.
Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah. So, shit, my safe zone is everywhere. Look, I'm gonna cry. Like, one thing's for certain. 2 things for sure. 2 things for sure. Whatever, however it goes, I'm a cry. Like, I think before I would try to kind of like, you know, not cry as much around other people. I mean, yeah, but it was like she's like, nah, but you was crying. You was crying.
Yeah, you already told us.
Yes. But like in certain situations, I'd be like, ooh. Like if it's just like if it was like a personal situation, I would try to like hold it in and not cry as much. But not for real. My safe zone is everywhere.
All right, give me the paper. Yeah, she answered it. Yeah,
my safe zone is everywhere.
Yeah, mine
I don't hold
private.
back.
Any private, any corner at the edge of the bed, you know, in the bathroom. I'll be crying like. And then you know when you cry, and then they be like, like, did you hear me? good.
It's like,
You try to get your voice. The kids were
like, I'm fine.
I'm good.
I'm fine.
I'll be out in a second.
Oh, that's
look. I'll be laughing, but it's,
right.
It ain't funny.
Right. It's not funny. It's not funny. I will say though, one of the things that I do try to hide is when I'm crying, like during a show or something. I'd be like, I don't like, cause it could be like, oh, what are you? Cause man, it's so sad. Like, I told you I be feeling emotions deeply. I don't know. I can't control it. It's just,
you know, but one thing though that I cry about though in public is when I'm proud.
yes,
like my boys, they can do the most stupid, like not stupid, but the most minute thing. And if I'm proud, I be standing over there bawling, like so proud. So like I even told like my little sisters and them, I'm like, yo, when you see your kids do something, like you're going to be crying. Like they, they'll be like, no, I'm serious. Like you can see your kid hit their first soccer goal, anything, and you be like,
tears of joy.
So I'm kind of already like, ooh, it's kind of graduation season. I got kids going to different levels, and I'm already prepped. I'm already prepped and ready. Like, we already know. Like,
it's like we gonna have a box of tissues ready.
I might go get those, the cluster lashes, the strips when they get wet. Them joints be coming off. So I already like got it planned, and I'm gonna go and get the I'm gonna do
little clusters so that
because I can't pay to get my lashes done because that's the bill. Because like I don't know what it is when I rub my eyes and all that stuff. But my lashes, I do a strip, but.
Now you about to get them clusters.
I'm already doing the research of when I'm gonna do
the cluster. It's like, wait, graduation is here and
because I know I'm just so proud. I just be proud, and when
that's
I'm proud,
beautiful.
I just be crying.
That is a beautiful
That's the only
thing.
time y'all gonna see like this girl standing in the corner. But the mommy tears, it's just no tear like a mom's tear. It's just be proud.
All right. Well, you gotta go.
I think it's mine. Okay. Girl, you don't piss off.
I don't fold it.
Okay. The trigger. Which is more likely to make you cry? Someone being mean to you or someone being unexpectedly kind to you while you're struggling? The unexpectedly kind when I'm struggling. Most definitely.
Yeah.
I think because action reaction.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be a thug you mean to me. Like,
right. That's the thing. Like,
it's just what it is. Like,
yeah.
That you spark a different emotion. Like that ain't.
Yeah. The mean part is nothing. It's the oh you thought enough of me to be sweet to me and do something nice for me and whatever. Oh yeah, no.
Especially when you say first, because I could cry if somebody was mean to me, especially like when it's unexpected. Like, like if it's my sister, my mom, my friend. Like if they say something like me and I'm like, what I do? Like I didn't do it, and then I'm crying because I'm hurt.
Like, your feelings is hurt a little bit,
But just like a rando being me, no.
Yeah, like randos, randos is getting smoked.
We got to do road rage.
Right.
We got to road rage. Like what we got to do?
Match that energy real quick.
Yeah, that's different.
We're working on it, but I'm saying like you still get that match energy.
What was the Lux healing? Like what was the word?
Oh, Hilled-esque.
You look
heavy on the esque.
Yeah, we healing in luxury,
right? We're healing in present.
Okay.
Yes. When you're fighting back tears, what's your tell? Do you start cracking jokes? Do you get suddenly angry, or do you go completely silent?
That's for you first.
God, I keep forgetting that.
We keep doing that.
Yes, Lord. I am a silent. I'm a silent person. When I'm holding back my tears, I'm silent.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I would be too, because I feel like the tell would be if I say the word, then it's gonna be like
and that's the reason why I just hold, especially depending on why I'm crying.
Because then you get that
it right in your like the
big old
lump in your throat, and you be like, oh Lord,
My kids keep doing this new thing. I don't know what the hell they mean, but they be like, that's like the thing they be doing. It was like all this on
6, 7, yeah. Who knows? But No, you go ahead.
Okay. The cost. If you could trade your invincibility for a year of total emotional peace, but it meant people would see you weak sometimes, would you take the deal? If you could trade your invincibility for a year of total emotional peace, but it meant people would see you weak sometimes, I think I'd take the deal.
Yeah. Like you would take the...
I think people will be able to see me weak sometimes for total emotional peace.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've been on an emotional roller coaster for a long ass time.
On an emotional roller coaster.
Hey, you go ahead. Nothing happened. We don't own the right to that song.
I be forgetting, got my tag.
Okay. Girl. But yeah, I mean, I want to get off. I'm sick of it. Like, I would love that deal. Like, now, present it. Can we take this?
Hey.
Like, yeah, hell yeah.
Like, real quick.
Hell yeah.
Real quick. I don't even care, like, what nobody... I mean, like, listen.
I could suffer through that to keep that peace. Like, I absolutely would love to have that.
And at the end of the day, if somebody thinks that you're weak for having peace because you're able to release and let go and whatever the case may be, like...
The level of unbotheredness that I would reach.
And?
Good.
And? And. All right.
What you got? You got our last one?
The last one. The soundtrack. What is the one song, if it comes on while you're already on edge, is going to force the leak immediately?
Oh my God.
And it says, why are you avoiding it? But not why are you avoiding? Are you avoiding it?
So answer T, don't look at me.
Yeah, I know.
Every time you read, you look at me. Andrea answer, no. Girl,
you like it's your turn.
I'm sitting here thinking, like,
okay. So I don't think that there's an actual song that makes me cry per se, except for there's some gospel songs out there though that boy I'd be like, yeah. I don't think there's a specific song that makes me cry. However, I have realized that NDRE's Ready for Love, I feel that song so deeply
that's
and
emotionally.
Got locks in
your oils on. You smelling like all like strange. That was my girl. I was in high school. That was my jam. I was ready for love.
Man, but like that song, I just feel so like when you literally like listen to the words of the song. It can apply to just so many aspects of your life when it comes to love, whether it's your relationship with someone else or yourself. Like it's just, I just feel it so deeply. And it definitely makes me like, woo. Yeah. I feel it.
For me, that's praise and worship, but not the high praise. I want the soft,
yes,
peaceful, like
those songs. That's what I said. Those songs get me. Yeah, like every time, because I'm just it definitely brings out that emotion of thankfulness and blessed and everything else. And so
now
it's on y'all. Like we want to know those archetypes. We want to know we want to know what makes y'all. We want to know what makes y'all cry. But we also want to know like how you're healing and all of the things. Yeah, you know, we're here for the conversation. We love y'all. We hope that y'all have taken something from all of the things and all the stories and information that we shared today. And of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, DMs, all of those things. Follow. And
one more thing. Vote, y'all, for anything. I want you voting at your school.
Yes.
I want you voting in your local elections. I want you to vote for everything.
Vote.
Read, study, have conversations, learn. Vote.
Yes.
You think it doesn't matter. You think your little vote don't count, but it does. Okay? There are so many things that's going on right now in our world, in our communities. Like, it is so important that we pay attention and vote.
Yes.
Let your voice be heard. If you don't know what to say, if you don't know, what to vote for, have a conversation with people that do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It is so important.
Absolutely. And look it up. And like she said, your vote is important because if it wasn't, they wouldn't be trying to take it from you. So, like, get out there, put your voice out there.
And it's one thing when you letting y'all do, you better do it. You need to do it.
You need to do it. You need to do it.
All right. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Until next time.